Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of Duke sneaking around of Crimea. Yesterday, we inherited Crimea, and everything was destroyed forever. So, with a little bit of elbow grease and adding some sort of safety net events, shall we say, in theory, that will never happen again. And obviously, we fixed it. We are now back under the Masquerade, having broken the Masquerade. So, I've kind of made things worse for us there. We should have just stuck with the broken government, but we're all back to normal now. Along with that, too, long-term best boy and friend of the channel, Foul Datini, has put together a really nice decisions menu for Prince of Darkness as well, that basically divides everything up into obviously the various categories here. So if you want to train and discipline, it's all under a separate menu. Makes things just a lot nicer on the eyes. Hold your applause. I did do the icons. Now you can applaud. It was definitely 95% my effort, 5% his, I think, overall. So just roughly there. I mean, of course, he definitely deserves a little bit of credit. Anyway, that looks a lot nicer. So big thank you to him for tidying that up for us. So today then, we are a Duke. A Duke that actually works this time though, which is quite nice. We got that going for us. We need to get rid of this exposed Masquerade. We need to hide ourselves. We need to lay low for a while. We need to not get ourselves staked and murdered horribly by those witch hunters and whatnot, because I'm kind of attached to Duke sneaking. You know, we've been playing as him for, 70 years now? Something like that? 72 years. And I think we've achieved a lot. We've gone from absolutely nobody to slightly higher than absolutely nobody. And I kind of want to see him. I say that. We are Generation 5, literally one of the most powerful vampires kicking around here. So we've got to be very careful about how we handle things. Okay, I think, first things first then, let's go ahead and see if we can fund... We can, okay, it's working now that we've fixed everything. So, 270 gold, we can fund another massive cover-up. Now, bear in mind, by funding the first cover-up is how we fucked everything up. Okay, I fucked everything in the first place. This is very dangerous, but I don't really think we've got a choice. 63%, we've got to just gamble it away, because I'm kind of scared to do anything right now for fear of being murdered horribly. Okay, funding a massive cover-up. The situation is out of hand, all thanks to your boy sneaking around. Ironically named, of course. Civil War go far, but do not encroach upon the privileges of the kindred. 60% chance to improve Masquerade. Oh my god, it's 60-40. Wow. You kind of assume for, I mean, quite a high amount of gold there. That's a crazy amount of gold relative to how much we're earning. That it would be a slightly higher chance. I wonder if you can make it a slightly higher chance in the future. Anyway, good luck, team. Everybody pray for sneaking around and hope that we don't get any more fucked here, because I really quite like keeping our realm the way it is. And a new realm it is. We do have to sort of take a look, assess our realm, see where we want to keep our capital, see what provinces we want to keep, what we want to give away to vassals that we can actually have now as well. So we've got a lot to be doing today, like a huge amount. And then we've got to plan our upward steps. So one thing I want to mention very quickly as well is that, of course, we have the Duchy of Crimea right now. The cool thing is the Kingdom of Crimea does not exist. Are there any restrictions on making the title? No, we just need 182 gold and to hold the 51%. We currently hold 21%, so what, like 4 or 5 more counties, and we will be able to form ourselves a kingdom level title. I assume there are no restrictions on that. There's no like CK2 plus style. No, we are good. Okay, so all we got to do is conquer 4 provinces today, and then we've done it. So, I mean, I guess these 4 here, I thought we had the Duchy of... We've got the Duchy of Crimea, but nothing in Crimea. Huh. Okay. Oh, we don't have Crimea proper, I should say, which would make for a nice capital, given the amount of empty holdings we've got there. So I think we'll sort of conquest our way around here towards these more southern provinces. Should be fairly easy to do. I imagine we have quite the army now. 2,500 men is quite nice. Okay. Are you guys all... So what have you guys got? 2,300 men. Okay, we have to be very careful about how we handle these wars. We'll build ourselves up a little bit first. I'm not just going to dive straight into trying to make a kingdom out of nothing. Okay, haven't invested myself in this literary endeavor. I've been feeling drained lately. I see what you did there. What a great pun sneaking around. He says, panicking as the vampire hunters are banging at his front door. I think we'll go for... Oh, either way, it has a chance of raising the quality of work. I think we'll go for the slightly safer vomiting. 1% chance of dying. I've never had that happen, but that would be fucking hilarious if the immortal, powerful vampire died from a potion. A robot spy... Oh, what gives us prestige? Strong. Yeah, 0.05. It might not seem like much, but we need as much as we can get at this stage. You want to make us commander? We're not on his council, are we? We're his cupbearer? Oh, weird. Okay, I don't really give too much of a shit about being his commander. To be honest, I would rather not, because I kind of like keeping my head firmly attached to my shoulders, strange as it might seem. Is there anything else we can do right now? Let's take a look. Obviously, invoke our disciplines. We can also try out that blood form, but those give 3 Masquerade explosions. I assume blood form makes you almost invincible, right? Because you are a pool of blood? No idea. These all increase Masquerade exposures. As much as I'd love to try them for the time being, we really can't do that. What else we got here? So, obviously, next skill to learn... Oh, what would be best to learn next? I guess we could go for, like... I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what some of the options would result in. And again, it's all going to increase Masquerade exposure even if we invoke them anyway, so we'll be careful. For massive cover-up, I mean, I'm going to mark that special interest because I feel like they could be useful. One thing I do want to do today is create these squad of ghoulish warriors because I assume that's very similar to retinues, right? If we're going to do anything to increase the Masquerade exposure, let's at least allow it, or do it in a way that would allow us to expand ourselves a little bit. We are known as what? Duke Sneak the Diablerist of Crimea. Wow, that's something. Is that because, I guess it is because we have the trait. It might be down to the fact that we're also a blood leech, wherever that is. There it is, predator type blood leech. That's cool though. We are still trying to sway our leech, despite the fact that he's still our friend, because as we found out, the friendships in this last all of about 5 minutes. So, oh, there we go. Oh my god, that's so good. I've carefully tended to the night garden. Is that not a kid's show? Some gold changed hands, some kind forgetting events from their fuzzy minds. Some earnest reminders to my kindred subjects to cover up their excesses, and these efforts have borne fruit. The risk of the Masquerade exposure has lessened. I am worthy of the title of Duke. Surely, a model for other domains to follow. We lose 10. That's quite significant. 40% chance of losing the trait exposed Masquerade. We did not lose the trait, so we do want to do that again as soon as possible. And how frequently can we do that again? Is there like a Masquerade shooter? Okay, that's cool. Ruler is funding a cover-up. So that expires. I guess that's it. I guess when that expires, we can do it again. So we might have to wait around 4 years before we can give it another attempt. I wonder if it says on the actual decision itself. What is that? Under Supernatural, right? I'm going to have to get used to, I will admit, I'm going to have to get used to that one. Yeah, so there we are. It's when we funded the massive cover-up. We need about 261 gold. What I'm going to do then is save up the 261 gold and then say we can only spend money as long as we leave that much in the coffers. So to do that as much as possible, basically all the time. I mean, if it's a chance that, just mathematically, if it's a higher chance of you succeeding, we should just be doing that whenever we have the option to. One issue we do have now compared to where we were before is that this land that we have all inherited is not our religion, nor is it our culture. In fact, it's a varying amount. This one's Shadow Lords, this one is Gangrel, this one is Bali. So we've got to be very careful about how we handle this, because we could be up for many, many rebellions. So let's talk about what titles we actually want to keep and what we want to dump here. So ironically, the one that's our capital right now, is that seriously that one? Yeah, the one that's our capital is complete shit, so we're probably going to get rid of that one as soon as possible. We've got our old capital, which will make more sense as a capital still, but it's very detached from this area, so retinues, things like that. Although, I was going to say it wouldn't matter too much. If we hire mercenaries, they'll spawn in over here, which is not ideal. But to be honest, it's still not too bad. What else we got over here then? See, even that is a step up towards a much better province to hold our capital in. It's also on a river, which would help out quite a lot too. What else we got here? We've got Azov, or we've got one of the sub-baronies there. So I think we'll give away... Can we make that county capital? Oh, we can't shift around county capitals. Because our county capital in this province here, where we started, is technically a temple. So I was hoping we could make the city our capital and then flip over. I want to keep both of these because of how much effort we've put into it. So I think we'll move our capital down to this one. Just so that we're still in the area, but so that it's a bit of a better province. This one we'll give away. And what do our vassals think of us? I need to consider that too now. So who have we got? This guy fucking hates us because of reasons. Domain too big. We've exposed the Masquerade, which we can get rid of, and he is... What we need to do then is revoke religions, don't we? Or revoke titles. With tradition government, it costs 100 loyalty to change the domain laws. Hopefully our liege has the same thing. Actually, I'm not sure if we can revoke it at that stage, but we'll give it a go. Since he's an infidel. Okay, so what we want to do then is start off by revoking all of these titles, giving them back to us, and then giving them out to people of our religion and our culture. Standard CK2 stuff, just to ensure that we're a little bit safer, because I'm a little bit concerned about having all of these people hate us, like even our own religion and culture hate us right now because we've exposed the Masquerade, but then having people who are different religion and culture on top of that. High God, Baal, in all capitals. Okay, 622 troops. See, this is where I want to be a bit more careful. So what we're going to do then is let's move you into... Oh my god, he's also our sheriff, where you can get sacked. Let's move you to the province that we want to revoke. So that one up there, which I'm not going to try and pronounce because everybody says I'm pronouncing things wrong in the series. So I'm just not going to say anything ever again. The videos are going to be complete silence. Oh my god, her overseeing statecraft. I don't know why I didn't have her there before. Do we inherit that some person's council as well? I feel like I wouldn't have elected any of these people given some of the options. My god, our spy master is incredible, but does not like us too much. Gain friendship is a fantastic idea. I'm also going to send you a gift as well. Mainly because, you know, we're still swaying our Legion. We've already got his friendship, so we can't really do much more there. Whereas this guy, I really would like to keep on site, given that he's an incredibly skilled spy master. Okay, that's not going to help out too much. Oh, we are plotting against our spy master, which is a bit dumb. Okay, then. So I'm going to get all of the troops together. So we're going to move our marshal. I've already put our marshal there. I'm going to get the troops together. We're going to start taking back control over this domain that we've inherited that is been very poorly managed by our daughter. It was our daughter that we had, right? No, I wish to maintain his friendship. I think that's fairly safe. So now I'm going to say, let's revoke his title, and our armies are there. So if he goes into rebellion, he's immediately fucked because he can't raise his troops. Granted, it's more of a garrison to siege through, but I'd rather fight a garrison than have him raise some powerful units. You know, he could have a whole bunch of flesh-crafted monsters or whatever his vampire equivalent of a unique unit is, and get our arse handed to us. To Master Sneak, my brother. You're not my brother. I'll accept... I'm sorry, that's just the worst. It's just the worst joke. That's now banned from any future CK2 series. 100%. Thank you very much. I'll be taking that one off your hands. Oh, shit. We now have to attack him, do we? I don't want to do that, though. Call him off. No, I just want to revoke his fucking title. Can we not do that, then? Seeing as he's a traitor, our vassals will not accept... I guess we'll just imprison him. There we are. Okay. Oh, but if we imprison him, then it... Oh, okay. We have to attack him. Choose a general to lead the attack. That's annoying. So we can't just revoke titles like that. Huh. We have to be able to do that. But I suppose he is a more powerful vampire, so he has more right to rule than us in that case. If we do want to attack him, we would have to probably invoke war form. Or shift to Zulo form and then also go for something else. 3 Masquerade exposure. Ooh, I don't really want to do that one, Chief. We could risk it. I mean, what are we looking at? 7? And what have we got lowering it right now? Craven, stressed, depressed. I feel like we need to swap over to hunting focus because that would allow us, at least in the base game, to get rid of all 3 of those. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hope that the hunter focus can get rid of stressed and depressed, and especially Craven, because that's really lowering us down. If we didn't have those, we would be an incredibly powerful vampire, though, wouldn't we? Craven and stress give -5 each. My God, we'd be like up to 19 personal combat. We'd be insanely powerful if it wasn't for those. We're like almost up to the same level as our liege. Oh no. We're dead. That's it. Game over. Roman presents a strange concoction to me. He places a peg on my nose and forces me to drink the vile concoction while mumbling something that would keep away the forces that lurk in the shadows. My mouth reeks of garlic. We are officially dead. Did he just come up with a garlic potion to keep our enemies away, forgetting that we're a vampire? I very much doubt that garlic is a thing, maybe, in the World of Darkness. I need to look that up. Okay, fine, thank you. That was supposed to be one of the plot power defense things that your Spy Master tries to arrange, but, fucked it up. Request your permission to embrace a mortal who wants to give someone a hug. Sure. I don't mind that too much. They are now Generation 14th. Wow. Incredibly weak, then. They're actually pretty good. Loopholing around. Our grandson, there he is. He's kind of garbage. Of all the people you went for, he was pretty shitty. He's doing what, sorry? While I walk into the office of my shadow, Roman, I find him carving huge, sharp stakes. He tells me we'll bring down any intruder. The enthusiastic smile on Roman's face gives me an eerie feeling. He's fed us garlic. He's now sharpening stakes. I get the strange suspicion that he is trying to potentially murder us. This nonsense has to stop, or if it keeps us safe, we become a suspected impaler. I mean, it's on brand, isn't it? So you know what? Fine. I'll allow it. General opinion -5. I'm not too happy about that, but maybe he's right. Maybe this is the best idea. Hang on. We can keep inciting him to rebel over and over and over, right? And if we do that, whenever we win the war, we will get... oh, Roman... What is this? Roman's now presenting me with a vial of blessed water. Sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to die. We're going to die horribly. I'm not going to bother spending prestige on this guy now. The point that I was about to make, speaking of prestige, is that every time we win a war, we get prestige for it. Obviously, because that's how the game works. So we gain 50 prestige, and if I call it off every single time, we can just declare war over and over and over, call it off, and then just imprison. And then we wait for him to rebel, and to be honest, if I took my marshal out of the province, I feel like this is a bit scummy, and I don't want to do it. I just have the organized army. I feel like I don't want to keep doing this, but also the game's giving it to me on a silver platter, so how could I not? We just keep this guy around, then, to... I feel like it's extremely scummy, but also it would allow us to become the most powerful vampire ever, potentially, because we're just, well, obviously up to an extent, but it will allow us to become the most powerful we could possibly be, because this much prestige coming our way means that we could just grow as many skills as we want. We get 50 from that one. Granted, it's 50 per war, which is not super impressive, but with his garrison low like this, again, we could just do it over and over and over, unless he says yes, which I doubt he ever will if we keep defeating him in a war like this. Now, the other thing as well is that we can duel people, right? We can duel our rivals. So if we keep doing that too, we're bringing in a whole load of prestige. Just like a crazy amount of prestige. There's a powerful guy in the realm called Temir, who is a genius socializer. We can embrace them. We can ignore them and let someone else have them instead. I'm not super invested in them, to be honest. I'm going to be very careful about who we turn into vampires now, because they will come out as 6th generation vampires, which is the same tier as our liege, by the way. So I need to be very careful about how we handle this. I'm going to ignore them. I think for the time being, you know, Herman's very good. It'd be a real shame if we were to die as this guy and end up going back to being 13th generation, particularly as this guy, we have taken out so many powerful vampires out of the pool already. What do we take out, like an 8th generation, 6th generation, and 5th generation? So you've got to be very careful, because there's not too many of those around. I mean, I guess I could give Herman, our child, a landed title, right? We could give him, like, Lower Don or something like that, so that way he can sort of do his own thing. This might be a horrible idea, but I also don't really know who to give land to, because I don't think we can just employ someone and chuck those guys land, can we? He's also come out feudal? Traditions. Oh, so I think he's actually immune to the... Right. This is very strange. So he's immune to the Masquerade now, which means he won't build up any decadence, I would assume. Very weird. Okay, not a problem then. I guess it's maybe down to me to try and sort him out or something like that, but that's kind of cool anyway that we've given this guy a land title. Okay, 4 out of 3. What do I want to give away now? What have we got again? We've got this province, we've got the... Yeah, so we've got 2 in there. Azov I don't really want either. The only reason I say why don't we land him is because I'm looking for people of my religion, my culture, and there's nobody. What have we got? Any culture? So we've got a couple there. So Thanos, Tatiana, or... They're all female. Can we have female rulers? We can have female rulers. She actually kind of likes us. So you know what? You get it. Here you go. County of Sax. No, I want to give Azov. Why can't we give them Azov? Something to do with the succession type. Agnatic, Cognatic, Gavelkind. Okay, never mind then. Can you only land your own children? That wouldn't make any sense either. I wonder why we can't give that one away then. Maybe it is because they are women. Okay, let's reset all. Search court for my culture, yes. And then a lot of these are going to be more so, though, aren't they? Also, a lot of them are not our religion, which is what I also want to be quite careful of, because those are the ones who will hate us the most. I guess it was female then. So this guy can actually hold the title. There you go. Count Cuba. I just stole someone's son, because... Apparently, the way it works is if they are the child, maybe it's because he was mentoring the person as their child, but I invited him to court, and if I left it for too long, he would immediately jump back, so you've invited him, given the landed title straight away, and he likes us a lot, because we just gave him a landed title. I feel like this isn't how this is supposed to work, because now he's become feudal as well. We found so many exploits today alone. This is nice. I feel like it's not how it should be working anyway, but hey, I feel like, I don't know about you guys, I just feel like a free prestige hit right now, you know? All he's got to do, one day he will say, you know what, take my damn title, and then, you know, we'll be out of luck there. Right, let's swap these guys out. This is unreal. Now, hunting focus was also a terrible idea, bearing in mind that there is no option to go on a hunt or anything like that, which is exactly how you lose stressed and depressed and lose Craven as well. I wonder how much the war focus has changed then. Failing that, I mean, carousing would definitely remove it, because I'm pretty sure we've invited people carousing previously. So I might just go for that one for the safe bet for removing stressed and depressed. And then... How are we going to get rid of Craven, though? Leading troops will do it, but obviously that comes with its own set of problems in that we could end up dying horribly dead. So I've got to be very careful about how we try and manage this, but we're losing so much personal combat. Just losing stressed and depressed with crowds of folks will be enough to get us into a good scenario again. What if we try and duel this guy again? Saliva, mate, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my friend. It's always you. I'm going to just do that, because we might as well, huh? Walk away victorious, and oh, our liege, nice. He must love us by now, huh? I feel like, yeah, we've succeeded with, like, every single event. I sure hope you enjoyed my visit to my torture chamber. That sounds like a threat more than anything else, because we're both cruel. Nice. Oh my god, he liked my torture chamber so much we got a favor from him. Demanded council position. Oh, wow. Not that we can do much with that right now. I'm going to hold that just in case he enforces round peace or something like that in the future. Very much doubt vampires can enforce round peace or anything like that. But I'm going to hold it because there are probably way more useful things we can get than just forcing onto his council and not being able to do much with it right now. Never mind. Right on cue. He no longer sees us as a friend, and we have the choice to either not be his friend or become his rival. So I'm going to say, I will miss you. Well, all that effort, fucking wasted. I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's way too common, to be honest, especially given how long the plot's take to fire and how much money you have to invest into it as well. The fact that, like, the next month you can just be like, yeah, no, I'm done being your friend now. It's a little too aggressive, I think. I understand why it's there, because you can become friends with these people a lot easier, but it's way too aggressive. Did that... See that disappear, came down and then moved back off the screen and came back down again. Oh, never mind. Moving in the shadows like Lone Ranger, huh? It's because we do have 34 intrigue. Fine. He just made us his spy master. Now we kill it. No, we would have to drill him, wouldn't we? 22. All we gotta do is get rid of stressed and depressed and go war form and then invoke something and then we could potentially kill our liege. Okay. For the time being, we're not going to be planning that one. Try and steal an artifact. To be fair, I haven't tried to steal anything this entire campaign, have I? Why don't we go and see what artifacts are? Oh, I should have got the artifact search mod with this shit, because obviously I don't know what is good out there. Let me think. He actually agreed to revoke the title? What the hell? I didn't even notice. I thought I was at war with him. I saw the rebellion symbol. I thought he actually did revoke it. Wow, okay. Damn it, that's annoying. I was enjoying my free prestige there. Okay, so you are next on my kill list then, my friend. I'm sorry to say. Let's just move the armies down there. What was that trait he's got there? Vampire. Wow, no way. How have I not noticed that before? It's probably because there is quite a fair amount of traits in this, you've got to admit, so it's kind of easy to conflate some of them there. What do you want? Felicia is the grace and beauty of Felicia is known throughout the lands. I propose to go out in the honor of becoming my concubine. Sure, don't really care too much, to be honest with you. Okay, so you are next on my list. What are you doing right now? Are you at war with somebody? Defending against the liberation of Alania. Oh? Oh, but he's attacking our liege, right, okay. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to say, let's revoke title. He's going to say no, which is going to immediately send him to war. His troops are raised, though. Request permission to embrace a mortal. This could be starting to cause problems. I say that, though. How can they cause problems? They don't have a masquerade system. Wait, do we have a masquerade that we haven't broken? No, it's just them still. Okay, sure. Honestly, why not? There's literally no downside to it here. Right, so let's burn his capital down, and then we'll see if he does actually give us that afterwards. Okay, here we go. Well, mortalize are fleeting and insignificant, so because we're in a new area, I guess we've still not got the mortal control. Do we maintain that? Oh, we maintained that in our previous province. Cool, okay. Well, I want the wealth, obviously, to be able to fund another massive cover-up. Let's send our Spy Master, I guess? Or we go for Blood and Retainers. We'll go for Blood and Retainers. I mean, the Bloodthirst will disappear anyway, and like I said, we're not doing anything with the blood to avoid exposing the Masquerade anymore. We're being very careful about things right now. Intentionally so. Okay, so you are dead as dicks. Thank you very much. Oh, 44%. Is that it? We're going to have to burn both of these, and that's quite annoying. Obviously, he's got his troops raised as well. You want to... Who? Sure. Why the hell not? Wants to ransom some guy out of our court. That's okay. Nice. Okay, so this one's over. I'm sure he's got some troops kicking around somewhere then. Gain some gold and gain revolt risk. To be honest, our revolt risk is so high anyway. What's another 1.4%, huh? Boom. He's in our prison. Why is he in our prison yet? The other guy wasn't. I'm not complaining. I'm just going to revoke it. Right, there we go. Okay, so we've taken full control of our domain again. And there might be one title I've missed here or there. Barony of... Yeah, where is that? Oh, that's this guy's title. Okay, fair enough. Count of Azov doesn't like us particularly too much. Why not? Domain too big. Seed of Rebellion. What? What does Seed of Rebellion mean? And that lasts for 25 fucking years? Are you having a giggle? I think we may revoke that one. That's the guy who I just landed, is it not? I think we're going to revoke that again if you do. Oh, we can't though, can we? Shit, that's annoying. Okay. That is very annoying. But he's also not part... Again, he's not part of the Masquerade system, so you have to just wait and see. I can't imagine he's going to attack us or anything like that. Right, let's drop our troops in. Good work, team. We've taken back full control of things. Now what we've got to do is find people to give this land to. So, oh, also, I know the last time I said I was going to go look for some artifacts. The artifact system is very weird. So one thing I didn't realize about this mod is that it literally extends right to the 21st century. I was looking through the artifact files, and there are things like motorbikes, armored limos, shotguns, SWAT armor, things like that. So it's I've decided just to leave the artifact for now. Let's put it that way until we actually find something worth stealing. Okay, so we're looking for... Okay, he's our religion, our culture. Likes us quite a lot. So let's invite you to court. I think this is probably the same as last time. You're probably the child of someone. Right, so we need to invite him to court and then immediately grant the title. Oh, I've got a plot going, so I need to cancel that one. Sorry, my bad. Okay, let's cancel that because that's never going to fire. It has not fired yet. Is he hanging around or is he left again? Yeah, so he leaves again. Then we're inviting him back to the court. No, you're okay. I want to keep this prestige. Now he's here. We can give him a landed title. So I'm going to grant you the landed title of That one. Hey, maybe that's where that guy came from, because were you not the person I landed last time? Maybe that's where this guy came from, and that's the whole Seeds of Rebellion thing. Yeah, look, you just grabbed the title out of nowhere. So I wonder if that's why you hate me. Seed of Rebellion. So this guy maybe just got given the title by the game? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we won't land this guy. That sounds a bit too dangerous. I wonder who I should land. That's the real question. A ghoul? Is there any downside to landing a ghoul in our court? I'll take a quick look. Very nice. Okay, so the realms are all together now. So what I want to do next then is focus on expanding it, trying to get that kingdom level title. So what we've really got to do is go to war against this guy. Did you claim on Crimea? Oh my god, we've got to claim on the duchy title. Right, cool. Did you claim on... Okay, and then we've got border dispute as well. So we've got to claim on the Dutch title. We've already got the Dutch, obviously, but because we can push de jure claims. I don't know why. I just felt like vampires wouldn't have that. It just seems like kind of a weird feature. They have Churov, Volhynia, and Bessarabia as their allies there. That is quite hefty. Who are these people that you've allied yourself to, my friend? That's going to make our lives very difficult. Allied how? They're just allied. Okay. And who are these people exactly? They're just... And what government have they got? Cult. Okay, right. Fair enough. So he's allied to just about everybody else in the fucking kingdom. So we definitely don't want to declare war on this guy then. Unless we're quick. Unless we are very fast, because his allies actually might not agree to join the war, but B, won't be able to get here in time if we have retinues or things like that. Sunset Invasion. I don't know what I expected, but that was not it. Are they just the regular? They're just the regular Aztecs. They've turned up with no troops though. Interesting. So that's the way I guess the vampires deal with that then. Yeah, they are dead as dicks. Okay, nothing to worry about. To the Witch Sneak, I must say, dear colleague, I cannot fathom how you get along without a proper assistant. There we go. Okay, so we have a... Oh my god, we get dedicated crowds because we've done it before. 30% chance to lose stressed and 30% chance to lose depressed. Those are individual chances. So, could lose both. Probably going to lose neither. Yep, there we go. Right on cue. So, I'm just going to keep sticking with the crowds and focus until we've got rid of both of those. Because I didn't realize they were having such a significant impact on our personal combat. So, also, I don't really want to go to war with anyone, as it turns out apparently if we do go to war on people, we have to fight them in a duel afterwards anyway. So going to war against this guy who's got 26 personal combat, not on my list of things to do. Now the question is, what other provinces are in the Kingdom of Crimea? So all of this stuff over here, huh? What have you got friends? Are you the same man? You are the same man. Okay. Crimea. What else we got? This province over here, which is under this guy. Oh, interesting. He's independent. 62 personal combat. What? Powerful? Horrifically scarred gives him +10. That makes no fucking sense. 6th generation. What's powerful? Oh my god, because he's got the powerful trait. Bollocks. And then he's got a load of duel experience ×3 as well. Have we not got a load of duel experience? We've got none. That doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, so if we go to war with that guy, we're going to get killed. So we now can't expand it. Oh, lord. Right. Well, I feel like we're going to have to kill some people off. Is there just a way I can kill them off without having to assassinate them? Because this is not ideal, is it? We can't even incite revolts. We can't... I honestly don't know how we're going to make this kingdom level title then, in that case. Because all of the other people within inside the realm, all the two dukes that we would need to take out, are way more powerful than us in terms of their combat skills. Even if we managed to get rid of Craven, stressed and depressed, they would still kick our ass in all battles. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know how to go ahead here. Oh my god, 200 gold to 25 prestige. That's a hard choice. I guess we'll take the, we'll hang on to the prestige for the time being, so I guess we can probably upgrade his skill right now then. Let's go ahead and, oh no, sorry, hang on to the gold so we can obviously do the cover-up, but we've got enough to probably upgrade his skill anyway. So, what do we want to go for? What about Vigor 5? Wow. Oh, sorry, Vigor 4. Learn Vigor 4, right, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. 800 prestige, sure. Or we can learn, I guess, a couple of different skills. Animism 2 and Obfuscate 2, just to see if there's anything else we can get out of those, see if they unlock any new options or anything like that. That's cool. Did we get anything there? Nothing yet. But I obviously want to build up these retinues as soon as we can. The only issue is, even if we build up the retinues, I'm not sure winning the war is going to be viable, but hey. What do we need for the gold then? 437. This is the problem with being a spy master, by the way. If we find plots brewing in the realm, which, by the way, there are millions of them, there's a high chance we can get assassinated. This guy, for example, just tried to kill us dead. I think I'm going to resign. I think I've got to resign from your council, because this is shortening my character's lifespan quite significantly. Sneaking around, Aptly named, not going to be going for it anymore. They're not turning up with troops. Okay, that's good. That's a nice way to deal with the Aztecs. Lose the trait Depressed. Okay, 12 personal combat. We're back on the board a little bit. Oh, who am I attacking this guy? Why am I attacking this guy? Oh my god, his heir is Archbishop Nikita, the Master of what? The Sea of Nod. That does not seem like somebody I would like to inherit part of my land. Because he sounds very scary. He's only got 6 personal combat. He's more than 500 years old. What's his blood potency? I mean, that seems like somebody I would be okay with Diablo-rising, to be honest with you. He's also apparently a canon character. Yeah, I'd rather not. I don't want to attack this guy then. Call it off. I don't even know why we were attacking that guy anyway. The option just popped up being like, do you want to kill this man now? No, not really, now that you're offering. Goodbye, Aztecs. Nice knowing you, my friends. So then, the question is, how do we expand? That's a question I'm putting to you, comment section, because I have no idea. I have no idea how the hell we are going to get enough personal combat to kill either of these guys. I mean, the amount of prestige we would need, it would take years and years and years and years. What about you exactly? And yeah, this has got like 63 personal combat. We are never, ever going to be able to stop this guy. He is so strong. I don't even know where to start. For the time being, then, we will play as tall as possible, build up our armies as powerful as possible, just to keep ourselves nicely defended, just so they don't decide to attack us. If they decide to attack us, and we get into that duel, if we lose the war, we're dead. We're as good as done for there. So, I'm going to be very careful about this. No, there's another friendship gone there as well. Holy shit, so we wrote this book, which we've been working on for years. The one thing I didn't notice is I just started writing another theorem paper. We actually got ambitious this time, if you're wondering where a little bit of the money went as well. Shit, we actually did get ambitious. The one time I didn't even bother checking it, because I thought, oh, we're never going to get ambitious from this. My god, okay, personal combat skill +2, there we go, that's 2 more points to be able to win a war. Nice, military strategy according to Duke, Sneak the Diablerist, gives us 100 prestige too. What does that do for us then? Morale damage +5%, levy reinforcement rate +10% is very, very nice, especially if you want to go raiding. Well, that's massive, and we haven't got a crown equipped, damn it. Okay, speaking of raiding, that's something I need to do more frequently, especially if there are artifacts on the line. I don't know how to expand. What have we got directly above us? Who are you? 5 personal combat's not too bad. -25 if we want to go to war with this guy. The Ashina Karganate. Okay. So those are just humans? Oh no, this guy's a vampire. I mean, we could start fabricating claims, but it's not going to help us with our title, though, is it? Oh, Lord. It's good that we've got a Duke level title, don't get me wrong, but it's in a really difficult area to expand upwards. Another 75 prestige from the paper that we wrote. Very, very nice. We are close to being able to raise yet another skill. That is at least one thing we've ticked off today, is a shitload more skills. Technology's going extremely fast as well, I've noticed. Legitimacy gives regulated inheritance. That actually would be a really, really good idea, given that... Oh, it's determined by the... given that, of course, that guy in our realm was going to allow a title to inherit out of the realm, but never mind, I guess. Let's just hope he doesn't horribly die. Can we cover up the Masquerade again, yeah? Or do we still need some more gold for that? Open-sighted decisions. For massive cover-up, we are still way too poor. Here we go. Let's try it. And then I'll feel a little bit better about using our war forms, things like that, invoking some of our powers too, in the hopes that it will drop the Masquerade, which has gone to 61%. Oh, God. Okay, and plus it'll give us more troops as well, so we've always got that going for us. Come on, please work. I beg of you, please work. Please do not backfire, because we are so trapped right now in terms of expansion, and if this does not work, then I'm gonna basically just fucking cry. Or not. Okay, fuck me then. Alright. I don't know what to do. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Let's leave it there for today, because I need to go back to the drawing board and sort of assess some of our expansion here. Particularly as we are in an area right now where we can't go to war with anybody, any of our neighbors, otherwise they'll all kick our ass and kill us dead. We've got everything unified, don't get me wrong, we have a real iron grip on our province. Bear in mind, everybody is landed and likes us, and they're all our religion and all our culture, etc. So we are in a really, really nice place in terms of where we are. We could sit here happy for potentially forever and not really worry about threats to our realm or anything like that. Our liege likes us a decent amount. Obviously, friendship broke off again, friendship ended with Voivodes, Vladimir. My new friend is nobody, because I think everybody's stopped being our friend now. Yep, in fact, we've just picked up more rivals. So, we should be fine. They're not going to assassinate us. Like I said, we could sit here pretty for as long as we wanted to, but I just have this itch that I need to scratch, which is expansion. We're climbing the ladder. We can't just sit here forever slowly building a prestige, because I think I will fall asleep if we keep doing that. Okay, why don't we go for one last? Let's upgrade all specs as well. Our skills have done already good. We've done great things for the round. We've done great things for our skills. The Masquerade has gone up even fucking further, despite the fact that I've been playing as cautiously as possible, but hey, that's just part of the game. That is absolutely just part of things that I'll have to accept going forward here. I need to maybe just take it on as something that's always going to be a problem, is maintaining the Masquerade. I need to consider it as just a thing we have to manage, rather than something I have to try and obliterate. You know, I'm trying to get it as low as possible, try and get it down to 0. I've just got to accept that it's probably something that's always going to be sort of the boogeyman on our shoulder. Thank you to the finest shoulder dwellers of all. Thank you to the insane top tier level patrons for making the series possible in the first place. Thanks to Alchemia, Anthony Golly, Sinikirito, Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Bellex Strombo, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Crosis, Chris, Derek, DKO, Donald, Fakuna Vasquez, Gogula, Sarik, Karen McGowan, Huey Longdong, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Nostrus, Necrophil, and Odie, Pelvis Presley, Paul, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Slippynips, Somnus, Shay, The One Ring, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Backers, Dragon, and William Green for support the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible in the first place. Much appreciated. Big shout out to all of you. And a thank you as well to the following patrons, including the longest list we've ever had on the channel. Brace yourself. Uwu Daddy, Asero, Ann in Person, Adrian Ellison, Alex Bogard, Aiden M, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Artem, Astro, Attila, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Blood for the Blood God, Brittany Lee, Bwen Gun, Chris, Corgi Circus, Cogsal, Dapper Go, Don, Derek, Don Connie 2 and 7, Dylan, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gothamo, Grey, Hashidumar, I'm Sagataire, Icy the Great, Erotha, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jubas Cross, John DeVries, Jessica Smith, Job's Lucky Sister, Jilly Vondel, Joseph Beer, Justin Rules, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Kevin Saunders, Kane, GB, Lepus, Layla, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosich, Martin, Mustolp, Monty, Mostly Samson, Munda Difflin, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Olivia Kaiser, Organised Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Kamar Ishmael, Ray Ace, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Kia, Scaps, Shardul, Silkworm, Worm, can't read, despite the fact that I've read this list 1,000 times, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super 9089, Sweet C, Talar, Tioma, Tony Laban, Volta, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson, Natef, Wesley C, Yellow 4, Yorker, Zach, and Setlock 2. See you guys all tomorrow for, hopefully, some vampire combat that we might win.